Now, Alexis, you're an expert, and we need expert advice.
Wait, is this a sex question?
No, it's not, but it can be later. We need your expert advice because the category is pageants.
We need to have those belts, though.
Oh, okay. You got it. We're putting it in right here. There it is.
Category is pageant.
Yes. Now, Alexis, you are the pageant queen. You know about it. We want to know the behind the scenes, the ins and outs, and the secrets of the pageant circuit. Because you've just recently won Miss Gay Florida America.
Yes.
And you were trying to win that motherfucker for a long time, right?
Wow.
Oh, and there you are. There's the article.
Yes.
All about your
God.
win.
Florida America has been in my drag family since forever. And I was the only one that haven't been Florida America. And every time I enter, it's like first alternate, first alternate, first alternate. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious?
Wow.
So finally this year I was like, if I don't win, I ain't never coming back. But I did. I was so excited. And I got to go to Miss America and compete, and I was in the top 5. First time I ever make the top 10 there, and first time I ever make the top 5, and I did it by myself because I didn't use dancers or nothing, so I was so excited about that.
That is something. I mean, the preparation for that must be gigantic, especially how many times did you do Miss Gay Florida America?
I did it since 2005.
Wow.
Since 2005, and finally now is when I got it.
I mean, you could have bought a couple houses with the amount of money you had to spend to get that.
People get like, I don't get what you do. Pageants, you're such a star and things like that. But I do pageants for me. You know, this is my hobby, and I love doing them. And it represents something very special to me because not only I get to be part of something now, a legacy in Florida, but also I get to follow the footsteps like Coco Montrese, who was Miss Florida and became Miss Gay America. So I love that. I love tradition. I love to just think about when I'm not here any longer, I get to be part of something forever.
Yeah. Now, we have a great picture of you and a lineup of winners. And right on the other side, there is Miss Alyssa Edwards.
Who also my choreographer every time I do a talent number or something like that.
Oh, really?
No, she has been part of my life.
She's like, Alexis, get in here and make it bigger.
Yeah, she has been part of my life since forever. You know, I did her audition tape for RuPaul's Drag Race.
You did?
I flew to Texas and I sit her down and I was like, you need to do this. I'm gonna record you, you're gonna answer my questions. And she got it and I was so excited about that. But Alyssa and I had been very great friends from, oh my God, since forever. And she has always been my choreographer and she calls me all the time, and she visits me all the time. So we're very good friends. So it's also with Changela, because we know each other before Drag Race even started.
Right. Now, you said that a girl who's in pageants is really prepared to take on Drag Race.
Yes, bitches. RuPaul's Drag Race is a pageant on TV, bitches. That's what we do in pageants. We go in, we go a category, we walk the wrong way, the judges get to escort us, and at the end, just like on Drag Race, you get a crown, bitches. It is what it is. And people don't get that relationship between Drag Race and pageantry. But pageants do help a girl get ready for this.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Our challenges are similar. It's all about drag, and it polishes you and everything from runway walks to makeups and hairs, and you get to discover who you are doing pageants.
Now, when you go back to a pageant after having been on Drag Race, are they harder on you and expect more?
Yes, literally, yes. I was just talking about this the other day because they literally think you just want, I didn't want my season, bitch. I'm broke as hell. So these bitches think that I'm bringing RuPaul, the real RuPaul, and that it's coming in a helicopter in my talent number, and then I'm gonna sing live and all that. And it's not true, and they're always expecting the most from the pageant girls, from the Drag Race girls in pageants. But it's always challenging to me, you know, because then they get to see who I am for real.
Yeah.
That's why I did Miss Gay America in a solo talent competition, because everybody was using so many dancers and so many backdrops and costume changes, and I was like, I'm gonna go simple and show them what Drag 101 it is.
Oh, so what did you do?
And
Just
see,
you did a number
I did a
just yourself?
beautiful Celine Dion ballad all by myself. And I showed them emotion, acting skills, and what is Alexis Mateo. And I was so surprised I was in that top 5.
Wow, that's
so
pretty
excited.
incredible.
Yeah, it was an achievement. I'm telling you, everybody was like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't win. I was like, oh, how dare you, I won, baby. I just made the top 5 of Miss Gay America, one of the longest running pageants in history. So I was very excited about that.
Now, you've been doing pageants for so long. I can only imagine the drama, the stories.
Baby.
I need you to give me some of your top behind-the-scenes drama. Oh, we're looking at a picture of you with all your crowns right there. Very beautiful. But behind those crowns is plenty of shade.
It is shade and is... pretty much it's a horrible experience for somebody that is not used to work with that type of stress, you know. It's kind of crazy, and the girls never stop until they win, you know. It's very crazy like that, but it is pageant. It's like a real competition. It's RuPaul's Drag Race on top 100 times more harder.
Wow.
And it's crazy because we don't only compete with 1 or 12 girls. We compete against 30, 40, 50 girls, and they're all in the same place at the same time, and they only won that crown. So it's crazy. It gets really crazy. Okay, so crazy moments with Alexis. Oh my God, in a pageant, you don't even know. They steal your stuff.
Ooh.
They cut your gowns right when you're about to step on stage.
No.
Yes, they mash glass and put it in your powder so your face bleeds through the entire day.
My God.
They switched your eye drops to glue, nail glue. I mean, they really severely destroy you in a pageant if they want you out of there. But it has become a little bit better now because social media is always there recording these bitches.
Right.
So now it's a little bit more calm.
Because you can go live and be like, this bitch
Back in the days was a mess. Back in the days was some crazy, crazy shit. I'm telling you, the girls got away with it because there was no social media. But nowadays it's just very, very calm from what it was before.
It's time to get into the race, sweetie. Are you
already.
Quivering? You shook?
I'm shaking already. Anybody have my medicine, please?
Lady Red, quick, go to the pharmacy.
Yes, fast.
Okay. All right, so you were in season 3. You made it to the top 3.
Yes.
You were in the season with Raja, Manila, Yara Sofia, Carmen Carrera, Shangela, Delta Works, Stacey Lane Matthews, Mariah Balenciaga, India, Mimi, Phoenix, and Venus the Light.
Yes.
That's quite a group of very
That's not quite a group. That's the group, baby. Let me tell you why. This is the only season on RuPaul's Drag Race that feature an entire cast of already built up drag queens in our community. There were no newcomers in this bitch. It was no bad drag. These girls were top of the top from wherever they came from. So it was very intimidating to walk through those doors, and I was like, I know this one, this one, this one, this one, this one's on TV, this one is a model, this one, it was just crazy to me. And nobody was horrible. Everybody has an amazing talent. They had unique looks. I mean, they were ready, and it was like so different than any other season right now.
Now, you were most gagged about being in front of your hero, RuPaul, in real life dressed as RuPaul.
Gagging. When I was in Puerto Rico, I never knew anything about gay or drag queens or nothing like that. So when I was a little boy, I watched that supermodel video, and I was, I wonder, is something weird here? But I cannot point at it. But
it was this lady is special.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Very tall. But I grew up watching RuPaul, and it was like when he walked for the first time down the stairs, and I looked at him, and I was like, this is fucking serious. This is the real shit. Like, he is like the wake-up moment for you to make it on TV. And it was amazing. And for those of you shady bitches that say RuPaul don't look like that and their filters and lightings and shit, this is a lie. I watched him right there in front of me, and he looks exactly like he's just like a little angel to me. Yeah, he was good. He was magnificent with me.
That's nice. Now, on your season, well, you've said that you don't love being called a Latin, just being labeled the Latin queen.
I hate that.
Because
oh my
people love to put you in a little box.
Yes.
If you're not a white queen, they never call the white queens white queens.
I think it's just a racist thing to say to somebody. I'm a human being. You don't call me Latino just because I'm Puerto Rico. I'm a fucking drag queen. I can do it all, you know? I don't like you to say she's a Latin queen because I'm just a queen.
Right.
I'm queen. Hands down.
That's right. With
it
the
doesn't
crown.
matter the language or where I'm from, honey.
Here she is. But you did say in an interview that when you saw there was another Puerto Rican queen in your season, you were not feeling it.
Oh yeah, and you know I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I want my country to get and focus on me. You know, like I can prepare. I was like, yes, baby. And then Yara Sofia walked through the doors, and I said, oh my God, where you from? She said, Puerto Rico. I said, oh shit.
You gotta share the spotlight.
I had to share the spotlight with this bitch. But I was very surprised that we were, well, at that point you don't know it, but we became such a good friends through the whole experience, and it was like, oh, they knew what they were doing by putting us together. Now, I knew in the back of my head that I was gonna have to lip sync against her in some point, because I was like, this is so juicy. It's gonna happen no matter what.
Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico against Puerto Rico, and one of us go home, and the entire nation was in the edge of their seat. So I was kind of like, from the beginning, I was like, Jada, I think if somebody is gonna have to eliminate each other, it's gonna be you and me. And it's gonna be a serious situation, you know? I mean, we trying to, you know, throw it under the carpet, but it was coming. You
could feel it.
I can feel it from the beginning. I was like, God, don't do this, but you know.
But they did.
They did,
that's what they
because
do.
what? It's sickening, bitch.
Now, take me back to the moment when Yara collapsed on the stage.
Oh my
and
God.
were you like, this is my moment, bitch?
No, it's. Okay, so the lip sync started, and I'm standing there, and I said to myself, I know you like Jada, and I know you're tired, and you just want to go home. It was okay. Through the whole entire season, I knew Michelle Visage didn't like me.
Oh, right.
For some kind of reason, she did not like me, and she still kind of, we're friends, but I can tell she's not gonna save me if I'm on fire, you know? But
when she sees you, she sees green.
Yeah, she sees green with envy, girl, for real. So it's like, it was very like that to me, and it got to that point when I was like, I'm not winning this shit. So I was like, I really want to go home. I was tired. I was nervous. I was exhausted. So when I got to the point of me and Jada lip sync to each other, I was like, not only I want to go home, but I have to lip sync against Jada, who I know at this point she's frustrated because she was not expecting the lip sync between me and her. Even though I have been repeating it for the longest, she was like kind of in shock. And I tell her, I was like, you got to do what you need to do, because I'm going to do what I need to do, because I don't want to look bad either, you know? And I was like, I know the top three is right there, but I had to take off my friend in order to get there. It was just a lot of things going through my mind. So I was like, I just blocked everything, and I started lip sync. And I said, I'm gonna have fun. If I go home, I go home. It is what it is. I believe in destiny, you know? So I was like, whatever is for me is already written, so it doesn't matter. So in one of my turns, I looked to the floor, and she was there crying, and it was, I'm gonna get emotional. I ain't gonna get emotional again because it's frustrating. But it was like she didn't know what to do. And for people that know Jada, like I got to know Jada, it was the most humiliating moment in her life. And I was like, I was witnessing, you know, and I was part of it. It was like, oh my God, like, I said, I'm very intelligent when it comes to shows and things like that. So I knew it was going to be a great TV moment, but also, like, my friend is in the floor. This boy is exactly where I'm from. I was born in the same place that he was born. That's me. You know, it was my moment. he was being humiliated, not only by me, but by everybody else. And I was so frustrated. I keep saying in Spanish, please don't cry. Because if she cries for me, it was like, you letting it get to you, you know what I mean? Like, you're Yara Sofia. For me, she was like the best, you know? So it was a very strong moment. And every time, I cannot watch the episode because I knew what was going on in my head and in her head, and it was just frustrating to me. And when we finished the lip sync, and I was so sure I was going home.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. So when RuPaul picked me to stay and I went back, I remember I was standing there and I saw her exiting and I said, and I was like, what was that? I even said to myself, I said, what was that? And I said, again, and I was like, oh, please don't do this on camera. Please don't do this on camera. And you know, you see the cameras go down to you because they know something is wrong.
Yeah.
And I have the biggest breakdown, nervous attack that I ever had in my life. And it was horrible because I was trying to tell myself not to have it. I was like, don't do it, don't do it. And I did. It was like, I don't know, it's just crazy in there. People think the RuPaul's Drag Race is so easy. It's not easy at all. It's not just a mental game, but it's just a whole process that is, people don't get to understand it unless you just go through it.
Yeah, because the cameras are zooming in on you.
Yeah, because you don't even,
having all
you know,
those
people,
emotions.
all these girls, like I call my sisters, so my sisters always like acting shady and reading each other in confessionals, and if I had to send you home, you're going home, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy because those girls are your sisters. We share stages, we share tours together. When one of them is down, all of us have to back her up, and we even have lost sisters, like Sahara and things like that. Like, it's more than just a TV show. It's really like a family, and those moments do hurt. People don't understand that, so. Yeah, and when we do hate each other, we do hate each other in a big time. That feeling is real.
Hello, children. To see part 3 of this interview, click here. To see more Hey Qween fabulousness, click here. And don't forget to subscribe, bitch! Hey! Hey! Hey!